Hey guys, welcome to Chris Mack. For today's video, I have the ultimate hot hatch, a Mark 8 Volkswagen Golf R. Now let me elaborate. Unfortunately in the US, we don't get the Audi RS3 hatchback or the Mercedes-Benz A45 hatchback, but I have the next best thing. As always, please be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn notifications. And maybe one day, I'll actually go drive those two. Let's get into this video, shall we? Looking on the outside of the 2022 Volkswagen Mark 8 Golf R, this is your key fob right here. You have your lock, unlock, trunk release right there, or hatch release for this, as well as a panic button. I do like the R inscripted right there on the back of the key fob design. This one is dressed in a pure white exterior color. As so equipped, this one's about $46,000. Now, currently in my area, they do have a couple with like 2,000 miles or like 600 miles. Those are going for $65,000, which is crazy. But diving into this one though, you can see you do have full LED lighting right there. And of course you do have the blue line inscripted across the front of the vehicle. Now the GTIs do have the red theme, so you're gonna see a lot of red inside the exterior as well as the interior. The Golf R has a blue theme, and the base Golf, which we don't get here in the States, has a silver theme. I do like the more aggressive front end design right there. Very chiseled and angular, as is the Mark 8 generation in general. It's a lot more sculpted, which I do like. And of course, looking at the wheels right here, you have 19-inch wheels with blue brake calipers, as this has the bigger brakes for the Golf R version. And it does come with summer tires. R inscripted right there. You do have aluminum mirror caps, which is a nice touch. Keyless entry for the front door handles. Here's a look to the top of the roof. We have a moonroof up top. Of course, the antenna is blacked out as well, which is a nice touch. 235 with tires, by the way. We have a quad exhaust setup right there, compared to the GTI, which has a dual exhaust setup, and the other Golfs, which have a single exit exhaust. I do like the aggressive rear spoiler on the back, a lot more ready to take on the road and go at high speeds. But I'm opening the rear tailgate right there, which is under the Volkswagen logo, as well as the backup camera. You have 20 cubic feet of space. You can fold down the rear seats to double the space. And trust me, there's more than enough room though if you want to put like a TV or something, which I've done in my car as well, where you can just put a TV down, you just fold down the rear seats and you go. Now under the floor you do have a subwoofer with no spare tire. But let me show you guys under the hood. Hood release is right there by the Volkswagen logo. Now under the hood you will find a 2.0 turbo 4-cylinder, which can be found in a couple of Volkswagens, Audis, as well as Porsches. In this tune, it makes 315 horsepower, 295 pound-foot of torque, connected to a 7-speed DSG transmission. If you get the 6-speed manual, torque will be decreased down to 280 pound-foot of torque. You get 23 city, 30 highway, and 26 combined. Vehicle overall weight is about 3,481 pounds. Hopping into the interior, we're going to start out in the back seats. I have the seats set up for my frame at 5'6". I have 2 inches of legroom and about 2 inches of headroom as well. You do have 3-stage heated rear seats with climate controls right here and 2 USB-C ports. I do like the storage compartments right here. This is a nice touch. Mirror controls with nice padding right there. And of course, it is kid-friendly too in the back. You see it has a car seat back here, and it is very easy to put it back here, plenty of room. 2 couples with a little pass-through right there on that side. You got LED illumination up top. And I do like the blue on the back of the seat backs, and it's even for the back headrest back here as well, which is a nice touch. Hopping into the driver's seat of the Golf R, you do have a 4-way lumbar support and your regular power seat adjustments with a 3-person memory right there. Mirror controls and door controls. You do have a carbon fiber look trim right there, which is a nice touch. Of course, you got full nice soft materials. You have your gas brake pedal and your hood release right there. You do have a tilt telescoping steering wheel. Hopping into the interior of the Golf R, I have to say though, one of the things that first hits you when sitting in the vehicle is the Napa leather interior. I mean, it smells nice. It's like an Audi, which I mean, yeah, it's based on. But you have your light controls, which are touch sensitive. Auto setting right there. You got parking lights. And of course, you do have your window defrost right there. Looking at the wiper stalk right there, this is how you control your wipers. And of course, with a German car, you got to push up. On this side, you hit the end of the stalk right there to control your lane keeping assist. You can toggle through the different displays right there. Turn signals, etc., high beams. You do have nice paddle shifters, which are pretty good size. Now, looking at the central display right here, 10 inches wide. You hit the view button right there on the steering wheel. You can change through the different views. It's very customizable. Put navigation, lane keeping assist, clean design, and you have like the same design that's in like the GTI if you want to use that. But I do like this design right here. Now you can't toggle through, like if you want to put something on this side or the other side of the screen to flank it with the speedo in the middle, you can. So you hit this side right there and you can toggle through if you want to put like your audio settings, or if you want like vehicle settings or something on there, you can actually put that in there. Just nice. So you put your torque right there, and if you hit that side, you can put like your gear indicator on that side, which I think honestly is probably my favorite setting right here, to have it like this. I want to see my torque, see what gear I'm in, and have your speed, and you're good to go. Of course, you do have adaptive cruise control, which you'll try it on the road. You do have your heated steering wheel button right there. 3-stage. Voice command functions. This is how you control your volume, track forward and back. And I do like the blue stitching with the blue theme throughout the interior. It's right here, and then you do also have it right there on the seat backs with the R logo. See a nice touch. And of course, you do have a full head-up display up top. It's just very clear and crisp and has a lot of information. Now, looking at the infotainment, the MIB3 10-inch display right there, just like with the GTI, I have to honestly say it is very easy to use. I don't know if it's because I'm young, but I know it does have a bad reputation from a lot of the automotive journalists, but I do have to say it is easy to use. It's kind of like a sideways iPhone to me, if I'm being honest. So you got your home button right there, your telephone, your radio for AM, FM, Sirius XM radio. It will turn that down so we don't get copyright. But you have your navigation. Of course, we are going to try out a navigation test. See how good it is. All right, so we put in our address.
Please drive to the route shown.
As you can see right there, the navigation does start up. It is pretty good, and it will tell you turn by turn how to get to your destination. You can go ahead and cancel that. Vehicle settings right there. So of course, give it a second load, and then you have a picture of a Golf. You can customize your lighting on the exterior, tires for tire pressure, your headlights for the adaptive lights up front, mirrors, brakes, which will control your stability controls, so electronic stability. So you got sport and you got all the way off. Go back into vehicle settings, window controls, wipers, you can put them in service position. Right there you can actually change up your head-up display right there, so you can have it be active, change the brightness, and change the position as well. Cockpit displays right there for your eco settings in the display. Interior lighting, change how bright it is, and of course you can have the seat function right there, which is a nice touch. Right there you do have your Apple CarPlay. We're going to try out a quick Apple CarPlay test real quick and see how good it is. Now, of course, you can get it wireless, but We're just going to go ahead and plug it into the USB-C port down here. All right, let's check out the audio.
Let's go. Yeah, I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it. Fuse like a magnet.
As you can see, the 8-speaker Harman Kardon sound system is very good and it's easy to use. It does have a lot of clear, crisp quality, and of course, if you hit sound right there, you can actually focus in on where you want the sound to go. The driver area, you can turn up the tone, the volume, the bass, etc. Of course, you do have different themes in the background, which is a nice touch. It's all about the little things. Of course, right there you got your ambient lighting, which is 30 colors. So you can just pick one color and it will change throughout the interior. So you see I have the green right there, so it will illuminate right there in the screen displays, as well as under the dashboard, as well as the door panels. And you guys can see that right there for both the front and the rear door panels. You got help, your vehicle settings right there for your screen, your driver assistance technology. Hit that right there. You got adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, dynamic road displays, as well as automatic emergency braking. You have your CarNet right there, which is like your telematics displays. So if you want to set up something to remote start your car, you can do that. You go this way, you can see you do have your different shortcut buttons right there. You got your navigation, you got your CarPlay, vehicle settings, and phone. Pulling that down, you can see you have your auto start, stop, defeat, audio, home, as well as stability control on, off, and screen brightness. Going back to home, you do have your climate controls down here. So if you hit this button right there, it will turn off the display. And you do have shortcut buttons down here. So your climate controls, to turn up the temperature, use this right there. It is touch sensitive. Turn off your audio. Increase the volume, decrease the volume, and then you have a climate control on this side. But if you see the shortcut buttons right here, you hit the climate button right there, and you will pull up your climate displays. So you got 3-stage heated and cooled front seats. With dual zone climate control, you can also control the rear seat climate control in the back. You can clean the air in the interior. You can actually choose the zone of where you want the heat or the air to go at. Of course, this is your driver assistance shortcut button down there. And then it's your menu button for your parking assist. And if you hit the mode button right there, that will pull up your drive modes. Or you can use the R button on the steering wheel right there. So all the modes, you got comfort, sport, race with drift, special, as well as a custom mode. If you go into custom mode, you can customize the dynamic chassis control, steering, drivetrain, the engine sound, adaptive cruise control, as well as the light settings. Looking down here, you do have 2 USB-C ports, a little bit of storage right there, as well as a wireless phone charger. We're gonna try that out real quick. But as you can see, the wireless phone charger works pretty good. Your push button start right there. This is your gear selector. Push up for reverse. You have a backup camera with trajectory lines. Pull all the way down for drive. Hit it again for sport transmission. You do have a parking brake right there, which is automatic when you put the vehicle in park. You do have a cup holder right there. The 12-volt outlet. You do have a little storage down here. The armrest that is adjustable, so you can move it forward and back to get a little bit more support on your arms. But looking up top, you do have your auto dimming rearview mirror with LED illumination. This is how you control your moonroof up top, and of course, it's like a German car. You get touch sensitive, so you push it all the way back to open it fully, and then you push up just to tilt it open. So you just push it up, and boom, it will tilt open. You have a little cover right there It's too sunny for you guys. Of course, you have a mirror look at yourself. How you guys doing? Hope you guys liking the video. We're about to go ahead and take this baby for a drive. But before we take it for a drive, let me talk about the materials. Everything is nice leather padded. And the build quality is just nice in here. Of course, I do love the sports seats. The single piece back are inscripted right there. It is, of course, Napa leather, front and rear, with the blue on the back, as well as the side, and the stitching as well. The seats are perforated. They have a glove box, pretty good size. Got this more texturized trim right there. Even up top, very soft. But we're gonna go ahead and take the Mark 8 Golf R for a quick drive and see how she does. All right, behind the wheel of the Volkswagen Golf R, the Mark 8 version. Now we are starting out in its comfort setting. Hope you guys can hear me good. But this is a setting that you would drive on an everyday basis. Here, I'll close that until we put it in sport mode. But the first couple feet of driving, I do have to say though, the vehicle is very smooth. And of course, I mean, Volkswagen Audi Group has been using the dual clutch the longest in the industry, and they have literally perfected it. You can definitely feel a little bit more of the road versus the previous generation Mark 7, which I think is a good thing. These are performance vehicles. I want to feel a little bit more performance. We're gonna put it into sport. It's a nice little middle ground between race and comfort. Hear a little bit of the turbo whoosh. It's just awesome. Of course, you got race mode. And if you turn the ESC into sport, you will get a launch control function, which we'll try a little bit later. Nice downshift. Wow. The amount of kick and feel from the road when you put your foot in it is just crazy. Seven-speed DSG does also have good response the moment you hit a paddle. You get a little bit of that turbo. Oh my goodness. This thing has a lot of power though, it really does. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Is that that S65? You know? This is fun, man. Oh my goodness. Alright, we're back in race mode. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I'm just gonna go ahead and leave up the drive modes, because I mean, this thing is just so fun. Nice burbles. And the shifts are quick and responsive. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I have honestly not much to say about this vehicle as far as complaints. This thing is just so fun. It really is. I'm gonna try that drift mode one more time. See how good that is. Oh my goodness. You gotta be kidding me. And then of course in race mode it does bang off the rev limiter. So you leave it in sport. Oh my God. Ugh. Now of course you can see in this drift mode. Now obviously it's not like a I honestly can get why people are saying that it doesn't drive like a rear-wheel drive car. I can kind of see why. I mean, no, I'm not gonna try it over here, but ugh. Yeah, we're gonna put it back into its race setting. All right, let's open it up on the highway.
The connection is being established. To cancel the call.
Oh yeah, he rolling. All right, we'll try a little acceleration from a roll. This thing really just holds, man. And the road noise, car's very calm, quiet. At highway speeds, of course, out there, close the window. Of course, you do have the cruise control. So you can see right there, it is following the truck in front of us, using the camera right there. And that S65 or X63 Cabriolet is hauling. Damn. But I have to say it does work very good. But taking it exit ramp, we're in race mode. Good turning. Good grip. That all-wheel drive give me some confidence. Back on throttle. Now, if I'm being honest, this isn't that far off of the tuned Mark 7 Golf R that I drove a couple months ago. I mean, that was, I had to go against my butt dyno, would say about 500 horsepower. This with 315, whew, it really holds. Now, with all that being said, we are going to throw it back into its comfort setting. Use that adaptive cruise. So you got different following distances you can pick from. So you can add and decrease. And just chilling on the highway in comfort mode. also makes a very nice daily driver. It's very quiet. And of course you do have the adaptive suspension, so it will quiet up a little bit when you're on the highway, like right now. Now, of course, I do have my stuff tailored to my settings. So I have the gear selector on this side, the speed in the middle, and of course you do have your torque over there on that side. Nice little turbo. There we go. Alright, we're back in race mode. Of course, you do have a Nürburgring mode, which of course will lighten the suspension up. You can really feel like night and day right there. Just got soft with the adaptive suspension. Now, I like the Nürburgring mode because that's like a high speed, like cruising. So you can be at high speeds and you can actually enjoy like the full sportiness without the suspension beating you up. And if I'm being honest, people who have hot hatches will obviously use a setting like that. And I actually use it too in my Veloster. When I'm in my custom mode, I use the soft suspension and everything else in sport setting. To have a nice blend of a suspension that doesn't beat you up and be able to like enjoy the full performance. I do like the ability though to pull up your drive modes with this push button right there on the steering wheel. It is touch sensitive, of course. I like the visibility though of the Golf R. I mean, you literally have good visibility at the front, the rear, the sides. Everything is good. The mirrors are a good size. I can see clearly at the back thanks to that square design in the rear. All right, we cracked open the window. Oh yeah. Check out the brakes. Oh yeah, they got a good bite. That was probably like a quarter, and it just bite down the grip. Those clampers just bite down, or calipers just bite down, and boom. So we're in race mode. Close that back up. We are by the airport, so you are going to hear a little bit of the planes going by. All right, let's go. Oh, the rotation too. Around the corner, nice burbles. Ooh yeah, turn in. Ooh. We do not want to race the officer. Now, a couple things I was concerned about as we wrap up the video. One, the sound on the interior, the fake engine noise, which obviously you can tune out. Now, I was a little worried that it was going to be too much and it was going to mask over the exhaust, but honestly, I'm happy with the exhaust in this. It's over the back. Nice noise right there. Ooh, I felt traction kicking in a little bit. I think I'm obligated to do one more little launch, I think. Whoa. There we go. Yeah, the fan was going crazy. We'll turn that down so you guys can really hear. This transmission is read your mind. Like, I can leave it in a sport automatic and it'll really just know what to do. This transmission is a mind reader. Look. And it know I want to downshift, and it just downshifts. Wow. This thing feels so nice on the back roads. Oh my goodness. The Mark 8 on the back road. This thing just feels so sweet. Alright, we're back in drift mode. Alright, we're gonna pop a U-turn. Somewhere up here, yeah. But no, we'll go up here and make a quick U-turn. Pop a little Huey. And that turbo noise, you can hear it. Whew. Ooh. Alright, yes. No, it's going to pave section. Yeah. Alright. Got backup camera, of course, hidden under the Volkswagen logo. Back in race mode. Leave the ESC in sport. Oh my goodness. Maybe we'll close that back.
The connection is being established.
Alright, we gotta give ourselves some distance so we can try one last launch control to see how good. This transmission is always ready to go. That's the crazy one. Alright, we're gonna do one more launch control for good measure. Alright. Nobody's behind us. Alright. Woo! Woo-hoo. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Wow. You know what? Let's go up here and we'll do a quick cooling session. And all right, we're going to comfort. So as we wind down my video, what do I think about the Mark 8 Go Far? I have to say it's definitely a lot more improved versus the previous generation. A lot more technology. Has a little bit more feel on the road, which is good. This just overall a lot more of a sportier experience, and especially now that the Veloster N is dead. Let me shed a tear for that, but the Veloster N is dead, and the only hot hatches you have that are high performance now is this, of course, the GTI in the same company. You have the Mini Cooper John Cooper Works, as well as the Civic Type R. And unfortunately, the Veloster N, as I said before, is dead, which as an owner makes me sad, but could this be the next chapter for me? A Golf R, APR tuning? Maybe. And of course, you do that drift mode, which we'll try. I gotta try that one. Yeah, you can't feel it in ESC Sport. It does definitely hold back a little bit. Alright, so then with everything off, you're really on your own when everything is off. Yeah, this. Wait for that traffic. Alright, now let's go. Oh. Yeah, the drift mode, you really feel it like rotate around. Here, watch, I'm gonna try it again. So you can feel with the drift mode though, it will change the rear axles. It'll send 50% of that power that it sends to the rear to a single wheel in the back, which honestly doesn't feel natural like a rear-wheel drive car, but it is pretty good. In the right conditions at the right time, you could probably get the perfect drifts or donuts or even power slides like in... Ooh. Hold on, wait. Here we go.
The connection is being established. To cancel.
Nice burbles. Nice burbles. Lovely burbles. But this is basically going to wrap up my video on the Mark 8 Golf R. Very few complaints. Now, obviously the drift mode doesn't feel natural, but other than that, the whole vehicle, the feeling on the road is a lot more aggressive, which I really like. And it's a big improvement over the previous generation. Oh my goodness. This is Chris signing out. As always, please sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn notifications. We're going to try a quick parking to see if the automatic parking will work.